Yeah, so I think we shall start with the session. So today, this is a week's end feedback session for you guys, so that we can address your queries which you gave in the feedback form, and we can also do some live interaction with you if you have like on spot queries or something. So before coming to that, I'm noticing a few things. So first of all, like a very few of you people are submitting assignments. Okay, we are putting so much effort in making the videos, and we are putting so much effort in making the assignments and all, and you guys are not even like maximum majority of you guys are not doing the assignments. And the few who have done, in many people I have seen that they have just copied from other people, and they have just not written or not solved the problems by themselves. See, um, it's not a loss for us, it is loss for you guys, right? Because in the end, if you don't give us all the assignments, and like if you don't complete the course properly, you won't be getting any certificate. So then I don't think so. Then what's the use, right? Just do the assignments properly with sincerity, and if you just leave the certificate aspect also, then like you are just watching the videos which we are putting on YouTube, then, and if you're not applying them, and you're not solving and doing coding on your own, then what is the use of doing that? Okay, so let's finish all that. And so in this week we had 5 sessions. The first 2 sessions I had taken, one was the object oriented programming, and the other was the modules and packages. Okay, now after me, Nitish Kumar had taken one session on errors and exception and built-in functions. Another session was taken by Ankit, and lastly Python decorator session was taken by Aman. So first, I will address all the feedback queries that were given to me for my first session, which is object oriented programming. So, someone in the feedback session, they had written this, that, um, just a second. Yeah. So, someone had told me and requested me to repeat the methods in object oriented programming in the feedback session. So, I don't know if that person is attending this session or not, but I hope really that you are attending it. So, like, what is a, I'll just explain it again. What is a method or a function? So if you have already seen my video, every class, it has like two aspects. One is its member variable, and the other is its functions. So as I explained in the real life example also, if you take any object, so it has some set of properties. Okay, and we can perform some operations on them, right? Like just say a ball only, a very simple object, a ball. it has few properties like the Costco ball which we play cricket. It is green in color, and it has white strip around it. And what is the methods like in real life? If we consider the methods, we can throw the ball in the air, we can throw the ball, like we can throw the ball in such a way we can spin. So we are doing some operation on the ball, right, which is changing the state of the ball object. So that is nothing. If you implement that in object oriented programming, if you are just changing the state of the member variables, or just understand it easily, if you are just changing the member variables values also, or computing something, okay, that is nothing but that is a method. And like, if we just consider what is a method apart from object oriented programming, like what is a method? Actually, method is nothing but a set of instructions which are executed serially one by one to give us a desirable output. So I hope I have answered your query, whoever that person is. And um, someone also wrote that need more examples of how it is being implemented in Python. So honestly, I don't know that. What does this question mean? Um, I don't know what does this question mean. Honestly, I don't understand. But like, if you could explain your question in a bit more detail, or if you could just tell properly what your question is, I could help you. You can always comment on my video, the video that is on YouTube. And actually, the problem is you guys are not even interacting. See, like, uh, there are so many people registered for this Python bootcamp, like many people, but only few of you have come for this feedback session, right? Because you guys are a bit serious. That is good actually. So you guys are not even trying to interact. You guys are only half of the people are filling the feedback form, and like nobody's doing commenting on our YouTube video. Then if we don't understand your problem, how will we be able to solve it, right? So the another person they wrote in the feedback form is the topic after polymorphism. So I was explaining you guys the four major aspects of object oriented programming. Okay, so that is abstraction, encapsulation, and then polymorphism and inheritance. So these are the four pillars basically which are of the object oriented programming paradigm. So after that, like that then you get really advanced topics which it is kind of object oriented. Those are like special methods in Python, okay, that is not purely object oriented. So that is why I didn't include it in the learning day stage, and also that is why I didn't um, you know include it, because the time limit was also less. It was just 1.5 hour or 1 hour session. So majorly, those two were the feedback queries on my day 6 session on object oriented programming. Now, coming to day 7, um, just one person had written that can explain the concept with easier examples. See, I don't know whoever wrote this, but I'm trying to explain. See, the examples which I give, that was like the most easy example I could think of. I mostly what I try to do when I'm trying to teach a session, I try to relate it with real life so that you guys can understand it better. So I always try to give you real life examples so that you can easily understand and think of it as in like real life scenario and programming scenario. You can relate between the two. And one person told that they have difficulty in understanding modules. See, now also you are not telling me specifically that what is the problem you are facing in understanding modules. Was it the whole module concept not clear to you, or was it a sub explanation not clear to you? So you have to be more like give us more details on what is your issue. But I will, but for the sake of explanation, I will just explain the person once again what is a module. So basically a module is like you can replace it with file, okay. So a file and a module is same. So what is module? Module is a collection of, like, it can have many classes, it can have many function. Pawan Reddy says that can you re-upload the videos of modules and errors? It is already on YouTube, so you can just watch it on YouTube again. Um, we have uploaded it on YouTube. Yeah, Yasmin.
It says private.
Sorry, can you repeat?
No, whenever I try to watch those videos on YouTube,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
it says it's private. It's a private video. I can't watch it
Okay, okay.
anymore because I had
Okay.
gone out and I missed those two classes and I couldn't watch those videos. I just read through the notes. I wanted to watch the videos, and when I tried to watch them, it was like saying private, private. So I just wondered
Okay,
if you
okay.
guys can re-upload it.
Yeah, no, see, the thing is, I will, like, for a time being, I will give you the access for those videos, okay? So, because what we do, we make the videos private after like few hours of the session. Otherwise, like, nobody is going to log in during the session time and everyone will take for granted. So, we just make the videos private, but if you have problem in understanding and if you want and if you want to watch the video again, I will like for some time being, I will give access to that video to you so that you can, rewatch and get the
Yeah,
things
yeah,
clear.
that
Okay.
would be great. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. I'll talk to the team and I'll let you know. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah. So I explained all just now what is module. So other than that, I don't see any doubt in my feedback session or any query in my feedback session. If you guys have any query or any like doubt regarding object-oriented programming or modules and errors, you can just now you can speak or you can put your question in the chat box. I will explain.
None actually. We don't have any doubts. So,
Okay, fine. Then I think even if someone has a doubt, like they can always chat and tell later. Anyways, so I explained my sessions, the queries and all. Now, after my session was Nitish Kumar's session on errors and exceptions. So from now over to you, Nitish. You can explain.
oh, okay, okay. Okay, will it be available for the entire day or like just like particular hours or something? Okay, that would be great. Thanks.
Okay, guys, so for day 9, I was handling the built in functions. So, you guys have any doubts? Because none have given any queries in the feedback form. So, if you have any doubt in the present, you can ask, or if you want me to like discuss any question from the assignment, then that also I can do. So, if you have anything, you can speak or like write in the chat. Do you want me to like explain any questions in the assignment, or you got everyone? Because I thought that you all of you like majorly um uh, like missed problem number 5. I think you got it wrong or you could not understand it, like the problem statement. So do you want me to explain that one, or you guys can figure it out? Okay, problem 5 in assignment. Okay, I'll explain that. You guys can see the window, right? Okay, so this was the problem 5. The problem statement was that we have to use enumerate, and we'll have to like return the count of number of items in the list whose value equals its index. So many of you got confused with that problem statement. So what it actually means is, like, look here, this is the list we are giving. Okay, so here the list starts from like the index starts from 0. So and the first element here is 0. So this matches, right? Like the first element is 0 and the index also is 0. So this is like this matches, like this is true. So the count will be plus 1. Here the next index is 1 0. After 0 it will be 1, but the element here is 2. So this doesn't matches, so it's a false. So the count will not be increased. The next item is the second 2, and the also the index here is 0 1 2. So 2 index, and the value of that element present in that index 2 is also 2. So that also is true. So this is how you will be like doing the, this is what the question means. So here you can see, return the count of the number of items in the list whose value equals its index. So the value must be equal to its index, and you'll have to return the total number of like those the elements which have its values equals to index. So you can give that, and I think if you can, I think you guys can figure it out now. So is there anything else you want me to explain?
Ankit, Pavitra ji has
Yeah.
a doubt that what does hash function do? So if you could explain that.
Yeah, so as I told you, like you can look into the documentation, because this is nothing but like has every, like every statement that you give can have its own hash value. This is nothing important. That's why I did not cover it. Like it is basically like the ASCII function or the binary function or the anything that you do. Like you can type in some random values and check its hash values, and that's it. That's why I have not like given you to write two examples of hash function, because we won't be using it, like you won't be coming across it in any time in future, but it's just that you know that there is something like hash values, and that's why I'd given in the assignment. Is there anything else from you guys? Please, the assignment answers in classroom. So actually, I checked all of your assignments solutions, and those the question that I found that you have done mistake, I have commented you privately. If still you want the like the answer solution, I can provide that. You can just comment privately on the Google Classroom. I've provided the solution there also, but if you want it still, then I can also give that. Is there anything else from you guys? Then we'll move forward to day 10. Aman, can you?
Yes, my topic was Python decorators. In the feedback form, there was no queries. Therefore, if you have any queries, you can ask now. Does anybody have any queries regarding Python decorators or assignments related to it? Because I given 2 days for completing the assignment. Therefore, when it will complete it, then I'll share the answers or something. Notes in the classroom. Okay. Yeah, I'll upload notes in the classroom. It is in the GitHub for now. I'll upload in the classroom also. Yeah, and any other queries? Any doubts in assignments like how to do it? Because there was only 3 questions in the assignments. Like one, you have to explain Python decorators as first class objects, and the write a Python decorator, and one question was optional, and other else were 3 outputs code you have to explain. Does anybody have any doubt? Okay, if anybody doesn't have any doubt, then we can wrap up the session.
Just before wrapping up the session, I forgot to ask that time, but does anyone have doubt in assignment for object-oriented programming day 6? If anyone has any problem or they want to ask, actually in the feedback form, someone wrote that they didn't understand the assignment question, first question or something. So is if that person is attending the meeting, I wasn't able to understand the question one of classes assignment, which is related to creating bank accounts. So if that person is there, like, I can explain now, or if any of you want explanation for assignment, I can explain. So do you guys have any questions regarding the day 6 assignment or even day 7 assignment, modules and packages? Okay. Okay, so before wrapping up, I would just like to say one last thing, that next week we will be having a milestone project. So basically, what that project is, it is like whatever you have learned, you can build something from it. Every day, you guys are learning new topics and new concepts, right? So, milestone project is basically, it will test your knowledge and you will build real applications for the milestone project. So that was just an announcement, and this session is recorded. So if anyone wants to, like, go through the video again, they can go through it. And other than that, if you guys want to say anything, go ahead. Otherwise, it's over from my end. So yeah, if you guys don't have anything to ask or anything to say, you guys can leave the session. So have a great day.